Who is this Pesach Stadlin? 1 million views on social media in the last month? Posting about the war? Is he a warmonger? Is this Pesach Stadlin anti-peace? Is this Pesach Stadlin anti-Muslim? God forbid. I've actually been following him, watching him, tracking him for his whole life. I'm his identical twin. And I want to share some things about this person that's been posting all the time. He had a job working on the Elijah Board of World Religious Leaders. It was a board of top world religious leaders who would get together to foster friendship, understanding, and address the world's problems. Okay, that's pretty cool. He lived with an imam for months in India at the Gandhi ashram.
An imam and a rabbi walk into a supermarket and
we get the grape juice for our salad.
Shabbos, grape juice for Shabbos with an imam.
Going to school, holding hands with the imam, teaching about peace, and leading peace parades through the streets with children. Okay, so far, not sounding like a warmonger. Let's keep going here. He would attend and facilitate these sulcha gatherings, where Israelis and Palestinians would get together, eat together, listen to each other, share stories, have conversation circles. Pesach traveled to Amman, Jordan as a peace ambassador for the United Religions Initiative Conference. Pesach attended the Parliament of World Religions in 2018. He marched and song-led on the Walk About Love Peace March. This was a peace march across Israel, a 3-month peace march from the south to the north. He co-produced Harmony in the Holy Land. It's a super successful interfaith peace concert happening all over the world. He brought in busloads of Palestinians with permits. People, he honestly has dedicated his life to justice and peacemaking. He became a rabbi with this in mind. He parades, he makes love and peace parades all over the place.
So that's just some of Pesach's peacemaking resume. There's a lot more, and I gotta say, I'm checking myself and I'm like, wow, what have I done that stacks up? My resume is minuscule compared to that. And by peacemaking, I'm not talking about meme making, and I'm not talking about going to a protest or march for one side. I'm talking about actual bridge building, peacemaking. And this is the most complex geopolitical knot on the planet. And who are we leaning on? Are we leaning on social media influencers? I think this would be a great time to really lean on the peacemakers, like peacemakers to the front. People with this, if you've got a big old peacemaking active resume, post about it. We need you to step up and speak up. And I think we should all listen with a little extra ear and be slower to negatively judge those that have done the work and put in the time to bridge build. As an outro, here are a couple songs that Pesach wrote. So let's take a listen.
This is a song for Ahmadinejad, Osama, Hamas, and Hezbollah, the Ayatollah Khomeini, and Islamic Jihad. Oh, see, I don't hate you, even though you wish me dead. I wish you peace and love and harmony from your toes up to your head. Why don't we all put down our guns, invest in schools and food, not bombs, and everyone can go home and make love to their spouses, or maybe go bowling. You could read your favorite book, spend a little more time at home, who knows, maybe you'd like to cook. Let's throw more frisbees instead of hand grenades, instead of big old scary marches. We could have big old love parades. I'm sure that we all could be doing better things with our time. So go on and live a good sweet life, and I'll keep on living mine.
Yo, this is a love song to the Arab nations from a Jewish clan. I say salam alaikum, peace be in you. This is an open hand. Hey, you say Allahu, we say Hashem Echad. It seems quite clear that we're singing to the same God. Reconciliation, healing of the nation, sons and daughters of creation. May we be blessed to quickly see the day where we finally get out of our own
way.
Silence might be the missing medicine in the whole world right now. There's all these movements and awakenings against. This project is towards and for.
There's lots of forces in the world to push us back into harmony.
Nothing just ends. Nothing turns to nothing. Everything turns to something. I feel hope in such a broken, rusty place. Most human interactions are peaceful. It's just a little bit that we gotta work on. We know a lot of people want peace in the world, want the governments and the politicians to learn how to harmonize, but they're always fighting with the waiter, the waitress, or the taxi driver, you know? So let the song be a blessing, you know? That our little lives should be reflections of how we want the world to be.
Sons and daughters of Abraham, yo, chilling together, hand in hand. Sons and daughters of Abraham, no, don't you think that's the master's plan? Sons and daughters of Abraham, chilling together, hand in hand. Sons and daughters of Abraham, no, don't you think that's the master plan? I see.
Pesach Stadon, a rabbi based in Israel, and Abdullah Farouk, an American-based Muslim imam, became roommates for a month at the Gandhi Ashram in Ahmedabad, India.
Rearrange it. We can build a world of peace. We can change it, rearrange it. It's only in our hands.
There's a pretty strong Muslim community, but it's sort of like a neutral ground.
This is true. We're creating a different paradigm by actually injecting into this framework the wondrous, not only possibility, but the reality of a Jew and a Muslim working together as human beings for a common cause. You know, we are coming from Abrahamic traditions, but we're finding a great many similarities in the Hindu understanding of life. This is some of what's necessary in order to bring about the so desperately needed reality of truth and brotherhood. This thing has been so rich. I'm not saying, you know, it's going to solve the problems of the world, but certainly it's a glowing example of what's possible in our humanity.
An imam and a rabbi walk into a supermarket and
Beautiful vision. He said we need to bring imam and rabbi together to forge a new path, to make a new possibility. Because once people know that this is a possibility, that brotherhood, that Abrahamic interfaith brotherhood and peace and love, that is a possibility. When we have more examples of that, it just becomes more likely to happen. What do they say? Energy flows where attention goes. What we need to do is to activate the peaceful majority of this world, which is most people. We travel this world, we meet people. Almost everybody that you meet has an open, clean, loving heart. They want peace. They want clean water. They don't want poisons on the food. They don't want war. They don't want terror. They want to live in peace and harmony. And so that peaceful majority needs to be activated.
Just to close, where are you going today or tomorrow? You know, what next adventures do you guys have lined up for the week?
Well, we have a leprosy camp that we're going to go to. We went to an all-blind school today. We're supposed to be doing a peace walk. We're going to go and visit the synagogue and the mosque, and we're going to do a peace walk.
Tomorrow morning, what our regular workload is we're teaching. They send us around to different community centers and schools, and we sit next to each other, and show and teach about paradigm shifting, about making a new story with peace and harmony. And we teach about our nations and our culture and how to have good habits. And
A rabbi and an imam. In the Gujarat region of Ahmedabad, went in search of honey and fruit and things that were kosher and clean. Offered our prayers, played with children, and visit those who don't believe. Discuss matters of importance, trying to understand the divine, finding ways to best serve Him that will last us all through time.
Live long and prosper.